up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us.
Alright, come in my team. It's about to go down, Daddy.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them.
Yeah. Well, you got Antonio Brown over there, though, boy. Tyrell Williams. You got squad. Hey, we over here. We on the right side. You take your team. She thinks you want to see win. It's my first time playing Killer King beats. Cleveland Brown, Odell Beckham. That's your man. Let's do it. Odell, man. Look at View Superstar X Factor. That shit hot right there, y'all. He got the jukebox. Faster juke animation. It's going down. Look at Nick Chubb. Georgia, baby. Them Georgia boys. Hey, you see what the other Georgia boy doing on the Rams? That motherfucker Todd Gurley, he the leading rush here ever since he came in the league. Them Georgia boys, man. UGA, go dogs. Go dogs. Go dogs. That will be a nice little verse. This game fire. Only played one game last night. A one-ranked game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders.
Let's see. I don't want to talk no more. I want to play. Okay. Let's see what's up, man.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
Here we go. Here we go.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's see. And I like how everybody fucking book is different. Everybody don't have the same play and shit.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Watch twist. Watch twist. Up, twist.
Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Watch that.
Mayfield on first down. Buying time to his left. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Kings.
Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go.
Watch out.
Second down, Mayfield. He finds his tight end here, Orson Charles. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first.
Baker Mayfield, baby. Yo, and that 2K20, you seen that shit? That shit got the WNBA on that motherfucker. I have me a fucking all-female league. Motherfuckers out on the real shit. I'm gonna have me a WNBA league on that motherfucker. Fuck fucking with dudes. Tyler, oh my god. Need any more toilet paper? Okay, Galaxy 10? Yeah? Oh, well, that sounds like your mom got that hook up.
First down, if not for that penalty moments ago.
Okay. 180! That shit like a new Jeep.
Yeah. Check three.
Regular. Pistol. Out.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First carry for Nick Chubb.
Damn.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job, to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end
fucking Chubb, son.
He's able to get this one down the 40-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone.
Oh!
That'll be incomplete.
Oh!
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Third and long for Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Charles. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen, right?
Now Mayfield lost the football. And a
Well, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake.
I like the replay. That's fucked up.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
You sure you don't want him back there?
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense,
sure you don't want him back there?
5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Now Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Wow.
No score after one on EA Sports.
I tried to slide, son. That nigga had 20 yards on him, boy. Damn. Shook, boy. Juke went out his damn shoes. I'm watching this video. This shit real. I fuck with the man. That 2K gonna be the shit, too. I know this. What's up? Boy, look at this wrong. But somebody's...
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
I'm no fucking faggot. I'm here.
And that makes it 7-zip Oakland.
That's what football's about. Football and basketball. Oh, really? You about to get bad, you say?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it off is Carlson.
That's what I said. You can't get bad.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch out.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
There we go.
And nothing but green
there we go.
Here, middle of the field. And he'll take it.
Them Georgia boys. Let's go. Let's go, Max. Let's go, Max. Let's go. Let's go. I love it, what? Hey, Georgia, the shit, boy. Get your Ric Flair drip on.
That's your Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 26 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
See, that's why I'm talking.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
He's James competitive. He's talking that shit. He's for the games. Hey, he's like what? He's a super fan. He's like going to the game with this nigga, have some drinks. And he's talking shit like, yo, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? He's just, yeah. Keep the shit young, man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He talking shit now. So you repping Georgia, man.
This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
He was a halfback. He was playing behind, goddamn.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tyrell
That's Derek
Williams
Carr's
was the
first
intended
miss,
target.
yo.
And that'll bring up second down.
Let's shut his ass down. He was 3 for 3, 100% early.
Throwing again. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taking
You see you, Miles Garrett? He needs 2 more of those. His shit turned up.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Look at him. Look at that replay. I love the replay. I love the replay now. Look that shit up, man.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Yes, sir.
Unable to connect.
Yes, sir.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back
since Madden
and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
You can have that. You can have that, coach. I don't want it.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. They're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they only call it that, but it's still the same result.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
I ain't going nowhere, but I don't know how to play these shit. I don't know how to play these shit yet, bro.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A toss play to Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters your normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Come on.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick by Joseph is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
That's exactly what I like. That's exactly
this
what I like.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm just looking for my Gary to get these 2 sacks so I can turn this shit on. I ain't for this man to turn up. Yeah.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Give it back to the G.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Yes, sir.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
He's doing Jaden shit.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey, this is crazy, boy. Okay, this shit happens, man. We watching the game saying that shit, baby. Throw it to him, nigga. Throw it to him.
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. He's going deep for Brown. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Come on, baby.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No,
I'm
stories
right
about
back to
teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the end. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hello?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You ain't doing nothing today. Switch.
And again, it's Chubb. And an alley to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Point after, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What are you talking about?
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're open.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Shit, we want to see this thing. Kick our win, set to my shit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield.
Oh!
And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Wow, there you go. Man, Mayfield got him. Mayfield, oh!
There he goes, right side.
That was nice.
And the Raiders are in
nice.
for 6. Touchdown.
Hey, I take full responsibility for that.
Yes, the old
that was not supposed to happen
to perfection there.
At all. Hey, I thought like the other
that drill. A lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, do you
It's not a rain game. It's not a rain game. This shit foul.
Okay,
different things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Hey, thank God.
Going to the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And all in. Touchdown.
Odell.
Odell Beckham 64 yards.
God damn.
And the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
They spin off of him right here. Boom. Yeah. We pushed him. That shit fire, my nigga. I like it. I like it. That shit all right. He's all your ass go online, start find you that move. See, I know you. I play with your ass.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Two of them.
And he goes down.
Just need one more,
Myles
coach.
Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Look at him.
Second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases.
I think he's rookie too, right?
Upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack on first down, Carr.
Oh, wow. I had that pick.
Complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find
him. He gets it to Brown. Complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Wow.
Take it
the only reason because I ain't try to hit stick that nigga.
Touchdown.
I tried to hit stick that motherfucker.
Antonio Brown. 83 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
He got
Carlson now to add the extra point.
That nigga was the Steelers offense, bro. Thank you, sir.
Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Right now? Wow. 100 yards. You got a whole quarter to go. That's crazy.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Okay.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past
I like
the
it,
30.
man, because then the controllers are more responsive now, dog. Like back in, they used to hit stick a nigga, and then I feel like you hit stick.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot, man.
Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down yardage on the first play.
He had the right time,
13 yards.
Fuck up. It's costly.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
I had that, man.
He'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
I did that.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Regular. Go.
Mike 54. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Slip.
Point it right.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield.
Are you serious?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Let's see what you got. Say it. Shoot.
Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Handoff comes to Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield now on 2nd down. It's caught by OBJ. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Being chased out left.
Oh,
look at that. A diving catch.
Over your man's head. Look at that shit.
Another first down.
When you're playing his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the
reserves come in for the stop. His nigga star lit up.
Give him 3 on the game there. Man. Second and goal.
That shit flag.
Scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Okay.
They'll try again with Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Come on, big boy.
And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Let's get it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That was a good-ass game. They ain't over yet, though. They say, what a good-ass game. What is that, son?
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Wow.
Pressure down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what?
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
This man, they got quiet over there.
Antonio Brown.
They got quiet over there.
90 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Okay, game on.
Wow.
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
It's all about choices, man.
This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Gary Conley. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Wow.
You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
Serious, sir.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's back to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's 3rd and goal. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
Yes!
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
This will pay your fucking salary right here, Daddy. Yo, what you going to do?
To bring up 4th.
I thought so, nigga. Yeah. I thought so.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Carlson able to put this one through.
That shit.
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
Like, yeah.
So in the final minute, they turn it over their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. Okay, I'll tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The score only be closer. Look at him. That shit tied up. Brand new game.
Ricky. Run. Switch. Check 6-6. Pull it hard.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Slam.
A run for Nick Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, it'll be 3rd down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
Take that nigga the whole aim, man.
This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
That shit don't work for me. Let's be safe.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Shotgun now for Carr. Forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
Yeah.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr, 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he takes it just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Carr now on first down.
There we go. Take him back, baby.
Back at the 25. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling
out
for the sack. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Carr.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
Let's go. All
right,
man. That'll be good.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and all the way inside the Oakland 20 into the red zone. Give him 32 on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up.
Come on,
Chuck. They are shredding them in this ball game.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He got 117 yards. What you talking about? He got 117 yards, bro. What you mean, man? It been running good.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Hey.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest. Oh, I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my
I might fuck with these boys sitting down them damn fast.
everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, just off I never
Hello?
everything you want till when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of a distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
You rocking with the Ravens?
Risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest. Oh, I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I
They got Lamar Jackson in here, boy.
overstay your bearings. I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off.
We fucking Khalil Mack.
Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Hey, I ain't never been that, dog. I ain't never been no punk. Shit. Oh, nigga, hey, that's Atlanta for you, man. That's what niggas do, man.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible.
Hey, you be
honestly
good, but man, when you start talking about
unforgettable.
niggas'
You a joke
moms
like
and shit,
Chappelle
that's
show.
a
This
little
so
over the top,
perennial.
man.
Do this for my
Niggas over here don't
millennials.
do
I
that
be
shit.
murdering any flow.
Yo,
I
niggas-
just had to let you know.
Some niggas' mama
Give me that
dead
work
and
and
shit,
I can
man.
sell it.
I don't say shit about nobody mom.
Put it on the
I don't
line
play
like
that
I
shit.
ain't selfish now.
Moms and kids out with women and children left out that place.
Put my heart and soul in,
It's like that
so you
Scarface
feel
shit.
it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac
Oh, man, I
in
don't
the
know disrespect
prison
your
and
moms,
claiming
man.
his innocence. Currently,
I
I'm
don't
the
know,
greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
Raiders
Best to
good,
keep
boy.
it neutral, got my own religion.
Niggas tight.
The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James
Oh, they got
Bond, I
Saquon
stay on
Barkley,
the mission,
nigga.
coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing. The
Might fuck with them
opposition,
Giants,
ain't
man.
all
Who you
that
rocking
lane
with?
switching. This is what the game is.
Okay.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
know you seen that shit, man. Hey, what's up, man? Bueno for you, love. You sleep? You punk ass. How you go back to sleep, baby?
What are you playing?
Madden.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
There's a zebra looking at me.
Where he at? Oh, I see his ass. That nigga be straight chilling.
You look high as fuck.
That's from that shit this morning. I ain't smoking like I am. I look rough as fuck. I look rough as shit. I need to get my damn shit cut up. Yeah. I don't know. Shoot it back. Shoot me one. I get me and the boys haircut probably Monday. When school start? Tuesday?
Yeah.
They said Monday.
Foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the set.
Either way, you get a haircut Monday. If you don't go to school, you get for lunchtime. Go to school and after lunch, okay? Hey, what team want to get? I think one team want to get Cardinals. I play for real, though. I don't like to lose, nigga. I ain't gonna lose regardless. He's I know. He's I know. My nigga said I know you ain't gonna lose. No, I'm fucking with you. Come on. Nigga, you never hit me. Man, never. He said if I lose, yeah, I'll be making excuses. I'll make excuses about Nate. Never. Let's go, bro.
Check the wrist, man. Got him hot.
You crazy as hell. Nah, I did fuck up. Cause I threw this motherfucker Odell Beckham, right? Odell Beckham had like 200 songs. He had like 173 yards. This nigga Antonio Brown had 273 yards, so. But I had the fucking Browns. What Browns put it in? I had that Georgia boy, Nick Chubb. He had like 173 yards rushing and shit. Yeah, hey little mama. Look at my little homeboy. Say what's up. I'll try and get this damn invite you sent me. Yo, listen. Wait, where the invite? Yeah, I'm coming right now. What? How the fuck? Oh, I'm in the game? Cool. Bet. Nigga say you on drugs. Hey, what's up, little mom? What you doing? Football. What y'all doing? What y'all playing? Look at you. You look just like your mom. You look just like your mom.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on the hater.
Alright, Sam. Good. I'm probably going a little bit.
I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider.
Look, I'm gonna let you watch the TV show. I'm always playing ass in football. If you want to see me whoop them, I'll see you an invite on YouTube. You can watch the show. Yeah, I'll see you now. Let's do it.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. For the city like the championships. All my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles. I'm evading the pit.
Right. Hey, hey, I'm gonna bring the racing champ over too later. Alright, babe. Later.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
It though, huh? My shit fast, boy.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
8 minutes, nigga.
This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Nigga, it was 45 minutes the last game we played. That's a 5-minute quarter.
One.
Mariota now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Taywan Taylor, 72 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it get tested on play number one.
And shit, I said, you know they're ready to go throughout the season, and on some real shit, they shit better than what it was when Madden 19. Them niggas 83 right now.
Right out of the gate.
Them niggas like a 78 last year when they Madden. Oh, well, shit, they want no 83, goddamn. I'm just letting you know, they want no motherfucking 83, nigga. That's what I'm saying. We should have 80.
Raiders come up first and 10, just shy of the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. They'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Nigga, no.
Out of bounds.
Man, get the fuck out. Who my challenge fucking shit set?
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, Richard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Carr trying to lay one.
Oh, shit.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown.
Wow.
Raiders. Antonio Brown. 47 yards.
Yeah,
and the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
What's up, baby? You okay, you bored?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Y'all got everything.
This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
If I get y'all something like that, all you boys share it. We only have one team.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
That's y'all.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, writing your playbook, one play drives, exactly what you want to offer. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They keep it with Henry on first down.
And
he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Mariota on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
PlayStation 5, come on, next year, boy.
There, first down.
That shit gonna be stupid, man. That shit, they said that bitch 8K on that motherfucker.
We see so many slants in the red zone. Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens,
and he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him?
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Vontez perfect. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong. That's the last one they make. Back sacks. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Mariota, and that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans.
Hey, bro.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes, because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. The 40. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. 85 yards. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Mariota now from the 50. And Walker has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Come on!
They lose yardage here, back at the 47.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now Mariota on 4th down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tahir Whitehead and the Raider D, they get the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Switch up.
Carr now to throw.
Yeah.
And that one got
Come on, baby.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big pass.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders have taken the lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive team.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating
what can
still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Try to jump on my nigga back. Yeah, I popped right in front of his ass. That shit dope. I like how you can move with this shit, man. I just got to figure out how to stop this nigga Antonio Brown, dog. Once I figure that shit out.
After the touchdown to kick it away.
I bet you I got it.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I'm about to show you. I got a big Sam center right there. Let's see this way. Let's see this way.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
and this shit dope. It's going to be good ass fucking
that
game,
last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Carr going to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 2 yards, good enough.
Ain't got
for
nobody
first.
on this account.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Hey, last time we did that shit, the boys were talking about somebody hit the free agency all up before the now league got started. They weren't fucking with that shit. Like, nah, nigga, how niggas gonna hit the free agency before anybody get in the game?
Now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That shit do make sense, though.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah, but that shit, I feel what niggas saying. If you don't nigga in
after the incomplete pass brings him up.
And everybody get an invite, and all the niggas gone.
To throw again. Carr trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he's able to get it back here.
But you digging out that motherfucker.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse.
All right, check it. Check it. If it was a real league, the nigga wouldn't do it unless everybody can fuck with at one time.
Just sit down
that makes sense to you. Or if it was a fuck any other league, it just won't be fair. If that makes sense.
A first down carry for Henry.
And maybe.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. It's rare
but that shit lasts. They leave fast all year round.
For a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
But what I'm saying,
the sack there.
I don't want to talk about them niggas, man.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up.
I'll get focused on that shit. I ain't even in no league right now.
But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Focus on digging in your ass right now.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Yeah, dude, but every league is like that, bro.
The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Yeah, them niggas ain't got no losing league, though.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh!
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
A lot of niggas ain't got contracts, man.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw Mariota. Steps away to his left.
I don't know, bro. I play sports, nigga. Like, I don't know. You tell what you want to. But you tell me some shit. You a nigga that play games every day, bro. I mean, I don't want to talk. Just play the game, my nigga. I want to talk about this shit. I'll be whatever, man. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, I see you got the PlayStation every fucking day, nigga. That's what I do, see. And I see the games change. And I see the goddamn games change. I see your games change. Your shit go for SmackDown. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm not gonna argue with you this goddamn game, nigga. Your mama's a bitch ass nigga, having your faggot ass, nigga. Shut the fuck up, man. Slide the shout out you, nigga, man. I'm out, man. I'm not gonna argue with this faggot ass nigga, man. Fucking nigga, man.
Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Yeah, bitch, man.
Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion.
Hell yeah, nigga talking trash, man. I want to delete this bitch off my shit. Fuck, I'm about to do, nigga. Nigga lame as shit. Nigga mad cause fucking pussy ass losing. How I get this nigga out of here? Where you find nigga at? Right here?
Oh, you could block him, unfriend him, and he can't friend you back. And you could never be in a party with him.
Fuck that nigga. I'll block that nigga for real next time. Y'all with this faggot ass nigga, man.
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the
right. Nigga talking what the fuck I am. Nigga talking about I hang with pussy niggas and this. Nigga, who the fuck you hang with? This bitch in the game in the house every day, all day playing video games. Fuck you, nigga. Shit.
When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a
pop argue with this nigga.
Got them chocolates opening.
Look,
got them fixing every practice, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral. Got my
fucking question my character. Fuck out here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful 18.
Shit, what, man? All right.
With Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on right now.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. 20! And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch the whip. Check it back. Check it back.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 29, Newton eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watch the safety creep.
On first down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Newton. And caught left side. Olsen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. 3rd and 2, Newton. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on 3rd and 2, but they lost yardage to bring up 4th.
Well, give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play. But it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Again, Newton. Flush to his right. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. He's at the 40.
We're bringing that back.
20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Newton to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off by George Iloka. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2 minutes.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Bring it. 54 miles. Take that hand with that. 8.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Wow.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Newton now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now it's Newton. Buying time to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Cowboys have recovered.
We're going to shut you down.
Fuck.
Here we go. 480. Mike spot 4. Ready? Hatchet. Hatchet.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go!
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action. It's Newton. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Prescott now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Complete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over at the 20-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Newton. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Dancing to his left. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in. And now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Second and goal from the 1. And Newton's going to keep it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
This shit like real life down there. When they moving and shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Check nickel.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Damn.
Back now in Arlington. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Second and 5 now.
God, they go again. Let's Gallup.
It's Michael Gallup. The 20, 10.
Yeah, Gallup now.
Michael Gallup, 72 yards.
Damn.
And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
20. You ain't got nothing. Gun. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On first down, it's Newton. Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays in order to move it.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And he will take it across for a Panthers.
Hey, we got a game, baby.
Curtis Samuel, 52 yards. yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Check 31, check 31. He's coming, he's coming. 66, bang.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this is caught.
Fucking with me, baby.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on. Come on, baby.
And he
that man's so damn slow, dog.
35-yard line.
That ass.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, D.
Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Count.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's Prescott.
There we go.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Get up, boy.
Picked up by Corn Elder. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will score.
That's my nigga, baby. Yo, you see that? That was
in a
crazy.
Game 4th quarter, that's about as big a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident.
That's what happened, though.
That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before.
Damn.
They knew in certain situations.
Bro, homie jumping his back like, get off me, son. I
and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Luke Kuechly ain't doing shit yet. Go.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Exit.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott.
Get the fuck out of here, baby. This nigga Gallup, man.
10.
Him and Amari was open. I didn't see him. I seen Amari Cooper.
Get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up.
God damn, they get beat out there, man.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point
Here we go.
is not
And this place has gone stone silent. Their guys remain down by a point.
Oh, shit.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Oh, shit. Wow. Fucking A. Don't let me laugh. I can't laugh yet, dog. I can't laugh. Let's take the fuck up. That's what we got going on.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check
They stay on the ground.
Come on.
Again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
This shit crazy, right?
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Slam. Say. Shoot. Gun.
Newton. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Damn!
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points a car.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me, cause her lame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points a car.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my up in the stands. No man, man, guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, I dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. Slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did, huh? Playing skills. Ice on the wrist,
all in the wrist. Watch how I flip. Watch how I whip. I'm in the whip. All in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. Car on the wrist. All in the wrist. Watch how I flip. Watch how I whip. I'm in the whip. All in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, Just for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
all on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex-slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Grip.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know I'm going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm
Killa, time to bring the bass bird.
get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Marr now to kick this one away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, 280.
Mike front forward.
39.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Ready, set.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love this? And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Ryan eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at the 34. Prescott now. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tavon Austin, 66 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Wait! Check! 20! Hey, team 6!
Now Ryan. And it's complete. Cooper And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Now it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field.
And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Completes it right side to Cooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. 1 man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
45. Going to 54.
Now Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Come on, let's go. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And some room to maneuver.